that's another reason why Birdman is a GOAT.
Yeah.
You know, again, if, you know, and we got to acknowledge this, right? It's reasons why we've criticized him or the culture's criticized him that makes him the GOAT, right? Because I don't know if people remember the story, the whole thing about him and Wayne with the money, like, he was on some run and gun shit. Like, if you watch the documentary, he explains it, right? He was like, yo, listen, we didn't really know to do like financials and shit. So we was just like, we was thugging it. We was just trying to get it. So yeah, over time, it wasn't the best paperwork in everything. And nobody was ever stealing money and nothing like that, but it's just that mismanagement, this and third. And here's the thing. It's that same, hey, listen, we might not be doing this just like a corporate company is doing it, but this is right and we're running with it. It's the same reason why he wants YoungBoy. The company that's doing it right, like numbers-wise and whatever, the moment their metric says, yeah, jail is likely, we think we got the best out of him, drop him. So who do you think is right? Again, both could be right, but it shows you he moves a lot sometimes with his heart. And I think he just made good decisions with the artists he's picked up.
And the thing about Birdman, I remember TK Kirkland telling me this. He said, because TK used to tour, used to open up for Cash Money, right? And he was in Baller Blocking and so forth, right? So they go back. He said Birdman is the only person he's ever met that doesn't respect money. And this is what he meant by it. He would see Birdman go into a Bentley dealership and buy like 5 Bentleys all at once. And he's also like been to one of Birdman's homes where you saw like 4 Range Rovers parked in front of the house and all the tires were flat.
Yeah.
Because they've been sitting there for so long, not driven. I have been, it was, what studio was it? Treetop Sound in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I remember I was doing some filming there or something like that. I remember the guy who owns the studio was like, yeah, Birdman rented out our biggest studio for the past month. He hasn't actually shown up one time. Like, Birdman would just spend money, huge amounts of money to me and you, and he's not tripping because he knows he'll make more. He's not counting every penny. He's not trying to be the most efficient. He has big picture thoughts. And the few millions that get lost along the way, who cares?
And that's why I think artists are attracted to him.
Yeah.
You see that lifestyle? The lifestyle of, okay, I'm not penny pinching. I'm not, okay, hey, listen, yo, get them all vehicles. Do it, right? Like, that also helps an artist's psyche, you know? Now, obviously, there is a downside to this eventually. Like, those people might come back around later when things ain't going too well and be like,
well, yeah, I mean, didn't he lose his house at one point? Like the house on Star Island? There was a situation where I think...
Birdman had a house on Star Island?
I believe so. Scott Storch's old house. I believe he bought it and then...
I know he had a house. He had some... But, well, I never heard Birdman with money problems, but like you might hear an artist be like, oh, like for example, Rich Homie Quan was just like, yo, all our music got leaked because Birdman never paid the studio. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so here we go. So Birdman had a series of financial problems, including a foreclosure on a Miami mansion, also banning a New Orleans property after Hurricane Katrina. So there was a purchase, there was a time that Birdman wasn't hot. Remember, Lil Wayne was like, I think, not rocking with him, and there wasn't a bunch of artists and so forth. Like, not everyone's always up, but he's always turning it around.
That got to be between like 2011 and 2014.
Something like that, yeah.
Or 15. That's when Thug and Rich Gang came around.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Miami mansion is the one that I always remember. But, he got another mansion now. Probably got a few mansions.
Yeah. One thing with Birdman, I think, as we've seen him age, is that, and that's why I keep asking him, I'm like, dog. I mean, granted, the tour bus he's on is like $1.5 or $2 million tour bus, but he could just be at the house. Like, he could just be like running through his hundreds of millions of dollars, yet he wants to be in a parking lot with a bunch of artists and a bunch of YNs who, like, I don't know if you noticed last night.
He was right there,
No, so
like off the stage with all of us.
No. Right when he came off. No. Right when we came out, it was about to be an altercation. He walked in the middle of that shit. I don't know if you've seen it. He walked in. There was like a bunch of commotion. He walked in the middle of it, and he talked to the dude, and then all the security kind of ran up, like because
No, I didn't see that.
You may have left. I'm wondering if you had left. I think you may have left. Oh, you had left. You had left. I think you had left. Anyway, and I said to my guy, and I said, yo, because he noticed the security, and I said, if you think somebody touching Birdman back here, you out of your damn mind. But what I realized, what really happened, like, I don't know if it was an argument or whatever. He got in there and he was just like, yo, let's calm this down. Hold on. And he got both of them dudes who seemingly that could have been like a little situation. I don't know if it would be a fight or whatever. Just out of respect for him, they were just like, all right, we good. And then that's when I realized that's kind of like his worth, especially to these young dudes. They don't look at him like, that's Graham Smile. That's Graham. She don't know what the fuck he talking about. They look at him like, yo, this is the biggest blood out here, man. Like this, yo, he got all the respect in the world.
Yeah, but the reason why he gets so much respect is because he's so respectful with people when he meets them.
Nah, he is respectful though.
Yeah, he was so respectful. He didn't have to show me the type of love he showed me last night. And he pulled me aside and said, listen, man, on my mother, Ms. Gladys, man, we're gonna do this interview, man. I don't hold nothing above that. So I'm saying on my mama, Ms. Gladys, who passed away when he was 5, by the way. He said, I'm telling you, we're gonna do this interview, we're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it in.
But Birdman he's much more respectful than I would have thought before I met him.
Well, yeah, because the Breakfast Club was your introduction to him in a way.
Yeah, and also like just things I would kind of hear. I'm thinking he just like a Southern Suge Knight.